Mike DeForest is here with his presidential visit so far. Mike.
It's just been an incredible day here to see the president and vice president in town. You could tell politicians were putting aside their differences, at least for a little while, and trying to show unity. When President Republican Senator Marco Rubio, along with Democratic Congresswoman Corrine Brown. As Obama came down the stairs, he was greeted by Republican Governor Rick Scott, who's normally not a big fan of the president. Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer and Orange County Mayor Teresa Jacobs were also there to give the president a tour of the city. Then, after meeting with families and survivors at Amway Center, President Obama and Vice President Joe Biden were taken to the plaza outside the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center. Here, they placed flowers at a memorial for the Pulse victims. As they walked away, the president put his hand on the vice president's shoulder. Now, Obama did not hold any public speeches during his visit. He's kept this mostly a private affair. We're waiting to hear a little bit more detail about maybe who he talked to and what he may have said during this visit. Julie.
All right, Mike, thank you so much. And as we take a live look at the memorial, you can see it is already cleared out. This trip for the president is all about consoling the victims' families. Lewis Bolden joins us outside the Amway Center, where he met with some of those loved ones earlier today. Lewis, what can you tell us?
Well, Julie, the president left the Amway Center about 30 minutes ago after spending about 2 hours meeting with family members of the victims and hearing about their loved ones. And we spoke with one of those family members afterwards, and she said she couldn't describe what it meant to actually meet the president. Now, we do have some video of his motorcade arriving that we want to show to you. The president's motorcade pulled up at the Amway Center at about 1:30 this afternoon. The vehicle he was driving pulled right into the garage. The president met with the family members of the victims of the Pulse nightclub shooting in private, along with Vice President Joe Biden. U.S. Senator Bill Nelson was also at the Amway Center and says he sat down with the law enforcement officers who were in a gun battle with the shooter.
We met with all of the law enforcement, including the fella that took the bullet to the Kevlar helmet. And he's got stitches in his forehead. But I'm telling you, you can tell those guys were ready to do business.
Now, Nelson also visited the memorial that has been set up for the victims of the Pulse shooting, along with Marco Rubio. And he also talked politics today, saying stronger legislation is needed to prevent these shootings from happening. And back out live, again, we did speak with one of those family members who met with the president earlier today. We're going to have that for you coming up at 5 and at 6 o'clock. Julie.
All right, Lewis, thank you very much.